Welcome everybody to the ABA show. Hopefully everybody's ready to handle all this fun stuff we got scheduled. Hopefully nobody goes to sleep on us tonight. Hint, hint, hint. But in general, I think we're going to have a good show tonight. Tried something new with the introduction. Carl, next time we're going to have a second person run it. Trying to flip too many screens. But I think it worked pretty good in general. Just need a second person. Basically, everybody, we got a lot to cover. My notes are here. Very interesting day for me. A lot of stuff happening. A lot of positive, a lot of negative. Of course, you know, always there's a little drama. But that's the way the game is. Politics. Drama? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So let me introduce my crazy panel tonight. There's always more room, so you guys are more than welcome. We got Devious. We're still he's alive. Okay, I'm good. We got Grumpy Dispatcher, Archangel, of course, yours truly, Roy Boy.
Hey.
Hello. My crazy crew. Still got plenty of room, but that's okay. Tonight, we're going to do some touching up on a few things. One of them is the update notes, of course, the event, changes in the game, and my favorite base setups, which I'm very disappointed in seeing some of the base setups in my clan. Hint, 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 we'll be covering that pretty harsh. But we'll also cover some other good stuff, calendars and upcoming stuff, upcoming tech, and so on and so on. So I figure we better just jump right into this, and we're going to let Art start off with these great update notes and some of the great fixes they have. Art, take it away.
Good evening, everybody. The following changes and fixes have been applied on the Wednesday 9/20 update. General changes and fixes. Updates. Update Shadow Ops campaign number 13 Lightning Strike. Level 20, 45, and 70 bases have been updated. New components added to Shadow Ops Arms Cache. Update Highway Zealots raids. New goal base layout added to raiding base lists. There are 3 goal bases in total that will rotate when a raid has been initiated. 2 goal bases in total will spawn on the raid map. 3 new diamond tech available, 6 total. Hammer diamond tech, Hades diamond tech, Vindicator diamond tech. Update, Chaplain bonus token base. These bases can only be attacked with Chaplain units. These bases will only be on the world map for the following dates: September 22nd, 29th, October 6th, 13th. On each victory, you are guaranteed to earn training tokens that have not already been won from this base this week. Once all training tokens have been earned, the base awards 10 million thorium. The following tokens are available from this base: 3 Alkali training tokens, 3 Purified training tokens, 3 Seeker training tokens, 3 Valiant training tokens, 3 Vindicator training tokens, 10 million thorium fallback only. Update. Thorium bases updated to re-include the Archer and Militia AI unit, excuse me. All units in the base will appear correctly. Improvement. Difficulty reduction for the Shadow Ops boss base. Improvement. Corpus units can now be deployed into the Shadow Ops boss base. Improvement. War Dog and Cyclops tech gain an additional 2 levels and increased stats. Security improvements. Remove the ability to cheat units to Elite and Omega status without earning parts. Corrective actions for cheating will be taken at a later date. Remove the ability to add multiple heroes to your base defense. Remove the ability to change missile flight times. Accidentally reported as fixed, but was still in progress. A correction has been made, and now this fix is live. Bug fixes. Fix. War trophies will display correct information indicating the trophy has been stashed or placed within the base. Fix. Legendary laser tank tech focusing lens level 6 now correctly targets air units. Fix. The Nightmare Archer AI unit correctly displays its visual image. Fix. The Divide War trophy can now be correctly selected without the use of the base editor tool. Fix. Mines no longer spawn last stand defenders when destroyed. Fix. New players can properly upgrade buildings with resources. Fix. Metal and oil loot will be properly rewarded if there is enough space to earn the newly gained resources. Some players experienced an issue preventing them from gaining resources when there was space available in the storage buildings. And those are your update notes from 9/20.
Okay, I'm going to touch on a couple of those. One of them, I know for a fact, a couple people had that problem with gain and resource. They hit like 350 mil was what they're supposed to be able to. They couldn't get above 339 mil. No matter what they did, they couldn't get it up. So that was kind of weird. One of the things another thing I wanted to touch on was, and I'm sure a few others because it's always a popular subject, how many people think Kickside should have handled the cheat right off the bat with the Elite and Omega?
I think they probably just have some people, they really don't know who has it. You know, they probably got to go through their stuff.
That's what I was thinking as well. But I think, if it still should have been addressed a little more clearly. Cheats active with cheaters will be taken at a later date. It seems like they're still investigating, trying to figure out who it was.
Or maybe they're trying to scare people from using the cheat.
Maybe that.
Yeah, maybe that too, but I'm thinking that they just don't know exactly what they're going to do about it yet.
It could be just that, but I really think they don't know who it was. I really think they don't have a clue who it was. But
they were already talking in the forums about forget, let them go.
Oh, they did that with the PvP, not the PvP, the workshop. I mean, we're just going to cancel all the workshops out and, let's roll with it. I think they're becoming a little lenient on. Don't get me wrong; they're handling they're beautifully. They're cutting the hats out left and right. I mean, but I think they're being a little lenient on the ones that were running. But that's just my opinion. My opinion, you have to take and throw with a grain of salt. Okay. Anybody else got any more on that? Okay. That's we got no more on that one, which is fine. I'm going to send it over to Carl, and Carl's going to talk about the new Chaplain bases and Chaplain Tech and all that fun stuff, because a lot of people are very excited about the chaplains. I think he's still here.
That is true, but there's not a whole lot of, well, let's just put it this way. The chaplain is getting some fantastic new tech during the coming Shadow Ops. The initial details is all we have, and the final stats will be revealed with this week's release. And that was posted on the 18th. And but they do have names. They have Bronze Tech. It's a heavy fuel. It boosts. It's a bonus damage dealt against the buildings. And then there's the lightweight fuel, which is bonus movement speed. Yeah, give and take. Then there's the silver, which is the focus nozzle and bonus range. And the wide nozzle gives a bonus splash. It makes kind of makes some sense actually. And then there's the gold, which is sprint training, significant bonus movement speed for short duration after first taking damage. The combustion training, also gold tech. It's units killed by the chaplain explode on death, dealing damage to surrounding enemies. Kind of like the tech for the Herald that just came out. But as for knowing what's going to happen, what the exact details are, we're left in the dark. So pretty much, we're going to have to wait until the release comes out. But they do have tech. It's just a matter of releasing it and giving us the details. So it's not like they're inventing it and then spraying it around.
Yeah, well, they kind of did that in the past. They kind of invented it and didn't give us details because they wouldn't want to cite it about it. Like with the Night Owls. Oh, we do have tech designed for it, but they never even gave us a hint. They never really never put it out there, but they said they had it designed. So, I mean, this could be one of those teasers again where they're going to put it out. They just don't know when, how long, or, how much are they going to give it out and how easy.
Well, the next phase starts at 10 a.m. on the 25th. So, we know that it's going to be released here within probably as soon as the Use It or Lose It is up. And we got a little less than a day left on that. And as a matter of fact, I still have to spend my PV or my EXP, and so a little bit later. One of the things I wanted to touch on was just a reminder to everybody. This is your last push. This is the season 4 PvP is coming to an end. It ends on Monday, October 2nd. So you've got very little time to make that last push for your infinite. It's going to be reset on the 2nd during the maintenance, and that would be at 6 p.m. Everybody will be sent back to 0, and then everybody gets the final medal payout. Prizes will be removed during the maintenance on 10/4 on October 4th. Season 5 will start on October 2nd after 6 p.m. maintenance, and the Season 5 hero prizes will be added to the gear storage during the maintenance on the 4th. And closed discussion, so no more details on that either.
Go figure.
Yeah. It seems like everything's planned out, but being fed to us very, very, very slowly. And maybe they think that's a good thing, keeping us on things, but it does irritate people. We start guessing. And most of the forums that do discuss with the chaplain technique from what the little information they gave, they're comparing the same kind of tech, same kind of effects that are on other units, and they're pretty much saying that it's going to make the chaplain quite a powerful unit. So I hope everybody grabbed them up. If you went through, you got at least 6 of them or 8 of them, and 8 of them can do pretty good damage. And it's what I noticed. They give you during the event, they give you an idea of how many units it takes to get rid of what. If you remember during the faction days, there was a whole big giant wall between you and the other 3 chaplain buildings. And a whole sea of chaplains come out of those 3. But at the beginning, you've got 1 building, and you only had 3. And those 3 took out that entire front line in you know, did some pretty good damage. I mean, of course, we all know that kick size chaplains are probably OP and we'll never see that. But
Oh no, they wouldn't do that.
I think they are giving you an idea. I'm sure they already had the tech on. I'm sure it was just giving us an idea, and I like the idea of being able to use 3 of them as a meat shield, at least to open up a small hole for your jug to take out the rails and stuff. You know, it seems like they really took some good damage. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it. I got a bunch of them I got to still finish building, and I'm looking forward to the tech.
Oh yeah, just them is $208 million.
I'm not gonna lie though. I think the price of building them 26 million Thor is a little high.
If you'll notice that the prices have been high right from the get-go when it comes to building the units, and especially, you know, like the Furies and the Indicators, and for the 50 million for each purifier. I think that's the way of the future, and hopefully they'll do something about the Thor bases to where the payout is a little bit more, because right now 50 million per tank, they're really controlling the flow of tanks out of your building there.
No,
It also made the Thor bases harder to do.
Yeah, and you know they did update those bases, and they had a visual glitch on them, and it showed multiple war rigs inside of them, and I guess they fixed it by just removing the war rig. So, but I was led to believe that it was going to revert back to the old style, which was before they changed them all to the thorium colors, but it never happened. As a matter of fact, they even added some new units to it.
yeah,
So,
I think they subtracted some of the designs that were easier that people used to hunt and peck for.
yeah, I looked all over the map. I can only find 2 main designs. So if there's one out there, it's been out there, and I don't know. But all I found was 2, and neither one of them are without some sort of trap in them. So everybody's got to be careful when they're doing them. If you're a little on the weak side, I would, when it comes to doing the 80s, then stick to doing the 50s. The 50s are free, and a lot of us in our clan, we can just ruby them. So I would stick to those, and unless you get in a pinch, then maybe some of us can team up and knock out some of the 80s, and each of us taking a little bit less damage. We can make it the pain a little bit more. I myself got 1.4 billion worth of Thor that I need to build the units that I have. So it's
not that much, really. Jesus.
Yes, 1.4 billion.
I got to tell you, I'm going to put this out there now. You know, one of the things I noticed is during this event, a lot less people were asking for Thor. I think a lot more people prepped for the Thor. But do I feel that we still everybody should be aware the week before the event, you need to load up more on Thor than anything.
Well, I was paying attention to that, and I really do believe that your message was loud and clear, and whether people took it or heeded it, you know, is a personal decision, and it either burned them or it didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I take it the hard way, but I mean, there's only so much you can do with upgrades in what you say banking or storing it or hiding it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can hide quite a bit.
You're upgrading the unit, and it's 5 seconds with that Thor.
Yeah, but
But there's other units you can.
Like ultra tanks are like 5 days to build. Heck,
Right.
I think
And
I
they
still.
can Thor.
Yeah, I think I still got some, and you know, you put 2 ultra tanks that covers it straight through the event. If you put 3, that's 15 days ahead of it. And I mean, you could sit 15 days, and 15 days, you could put as much Thor behind that as you can want, and that's not a problem.
Well, this event, it seemed like building the missiles was key to saving a lot of damage, and
I'll tell you that it seems
a
like
lot of people
You know, that's,
were really
that's,
doing that. So the people that scored had the advantage.
that's what I think people were confused on. But I was confused on it too. You just explained it actually.
So yeah, let me show you everybody, and I do this constantly, and everybody's like, well, it's you can't build a lot of units because you got so much stashed. Look, each one of these right here, each one of these is 5 days. I got 11 right now in a row to be built. That means how many days do I have?
So now you can build those 3 Hades. You can build those or actually you can just stick with
I can put
indicators right there, 50 million each.
Mhm.
I could put purifiers right behind it and just stack them up behind it. Yes, I lose a lot of space, but you know what? This one's all right. Just top back to little res. If
And
it gets
then you X out at X amount as you need the thorium.
exactly,
Okay, it gives it back to you. Okay.
Not the mega tanks, not the ultra tanks. You just the units that you're wanting to do, and I would pick the ones from it doesn't matter really. Just
long as
try and
this
be.
stuff's here. Yep. But I
Okay.
mean, yes, it does take up space. Yes, having all these takes up space. But if you're
Five
going
purifiers
into
is 250 million Thor. So looking at what Roy's got there, he can almost hold 1 billion. So yeah.
well, these are I had 5 purifiers behind it. It's 200 and plus what I was holding. I mean, yes, I had to nibble away and take my time, but the point of all of it is you can stash as much as you need, guys. And you can do that same thing in the airfield, same exact thing. You build a couple. Let's see, how much are these things? They're basically 2 days apiece. You got 6 days of the event, so if you build say 8 of them, I mean you could then put all the Thor builds behind them as you want, and then guess what? That gives you a place to hide Thor. That means you don't have to take damage during the event. And yes, you might. Okay, the event starts on Thursday. You start on Monday, Tuesday, nibble away, still do whatever else you want. You want to hit. You don't have to do it all at once by learning to stash it properly. So,
Well, see, that clears it up a little bit easier, better, I think.
and also in wartime, you get a lot of these ass clowns that will steal a 50 or an 80 in a heartbeat. If they can't tell when you're because you got them stashed, you can't tell. They can't tell when you might be running low because they can never see you get it. You might have some hidden. You don't have to hide them in big bundles either. You can hide them in your barracks. Same thing. Put a couple special forces here. Then you throw some extra libs or purifiers or anything, and you throw them in there behind them, and you got days of protection of your Thor that no one can touch. And then when you need just 6 mil to build a couple missiles, you drop 1 lib, or and guess what? They can't touch it. They can't figure out what you're doing. They can't figure out if you're running low for missiles. They can't do nothing but guess. It's all part of war tactics in this game, guys, and you got to use every single one to your advantage.
I totally forgot about those old units because everyone's using SF all the damn time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, everything. Everybody's grabbing the libs. You still can throw that special force. That's 2 days of sitting there. So you pick what? Event's 5 days. You put 4 of them in there. You're covered well through the event.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's just smart business. I mean, load up, save room, do what you got to do. Protect, make sure you don't take the damage during the event. You're taking the damage after the event. And that is definitely leads us, into this event, which brings us, I want to hear pros and cons from everybody. I want to hear what you guys thought of the event. And, of course, we're going to go right down the panel. And if I ever figure out which way's up. We lost Carl, so we're going to start with Ark. Archangel, what did you think of this event? Let's hear your pros and cons.
I like the event. I thought it was a pretty easy to do event. If you had if you watched our show, first of all, great job on the show. And
37 viewers.
Subtitle: Roy loses his shit.
yeah.
Damn.
Losing stuff, so it's always easy. And but I thought it was a pretty easy to do event. And even as the event went, there were other videos out there which made some bases easier to do. But I thought the one bad thing about it was there was lag near the end of the event.
Yeah, which was very funky. I will say that. Having lag at the end of the event was weird as shit.
Because that's, usually at the event, you're trying to, that's when I really finished the event. I did the first day with the show, and then I didn't get a really good chance to do it to the last 2 days. So, but it was a lot of lag in the last 2 days. It was terrible. So I just pretty much got what I could get. You know, I just pinpointed certain units, got those units, and called it a day. So different things I had to do.
Yeah, it was weird to have so much lag at the end of the event. I'm not going to lie to you.
Normally, the front end, yeah.
Normally at the front end, we're all crying, being pissed off. Even I don't have a lot of lag problems, but I still felt a little bit. But at the end, I actually did feel it. I was kind of shocked. But I think everybody was trying to do that last minute push, get with that extra chaplain, maybe try getting the bar over, and I think that's probably what did it. Do I think Kickside needs to be more aware of the front end and the tail end now? Yeah, probably, but are they? You don't know. The numbers should show it.
Yeah, I think it should, because it was terrible the last couple of days. But it was a good event all in all, I felt. And
I like the bases. They were a little changed up. Some of the lowers could get farther, I felt.
well, you know, if you had your units, I mean, of course, you could always fall back on the PKs. But if you had your pretty much if you had your Herald up a little bit, if you concentrated on upgrading that to past maybe, I guess, 10 or 11, you probably could have did most of those bases with the Herald. You know, a lot of them you'd have to, especially the upper ones. If you did a section at a time, which is what I did. You know, this section, pause, stop, do another section. You know, it worked out pretty good.
Now, what would you have changed about the event?
You know, actually, to say I would have changed anything, I would say I don't think there was anything I would have changed. I think it ran pretty smooth. The bases were, you know, competitive enough, you know, where you had to use different units, or, you know, if you didn't have certain units, you know, like I said, you could fall back on your PKs and then, you know, figure it out. You know, after it's been a lot of practice. It's like a grind. This was like the third time that we've seen these bases.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we were pretty much familiar with them. So, but yet still, they did offer a challenge because you couldn't use certain units, and even on the main track, you know, you would try to get a little bit more, you know, make it easier because your units were a little bit more upgraded. Yeah. So I don't think I would have changed anything. Maybe the payout. The payout stinks. I don't care what they say.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Between when you should talk about the payout, the bonuses they gave at the end of the faction for 300K, that was nice. I gotta say that was nice. But that bullshit at the end of the 120, at the end of the faction, they gave you tokens in that 300, and that one, what is it, 115 or it was, or what 110? What, you know, the faction, whatever the base was.
115, yeah.
It wasn't nearly as fucking bad as that 120, and all they gave you for the 120 was 300K. Have a good day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They should have.
A lot of the lag was at too in the 120.
I almost lost a whole minute before I could do anything.
Yep.
But I'll tell you this
time through.
I was very, and I'm going to say this out loud, very disappointed. They should have at least thrown, even if it was one hero token, that would have been badass. I would have shut my mouth. You know, but nope. Let's just give you 300K and send you on your way. But you're right. I think overall the payouts were okay, but not. I would definitely bump them up a little bit, especially for the prices of the prizes.
Yes, yeah. The prizes are getting real steep, you know. Very steep.
Let's jump on over to Grumpy. Let's try to not be so grumpy.
F you.
Oh, see, he's already started off on a grumpy mood. All right, man, let it rip.
Well, like you guys, it was an okay event. Like you, the 120 was my only main complaint. Because you had the potential to lose so much in there, and here's 300K, that's it, nothing else. Yeah, they should have done something more with it. Some tokens or something. I thought the defensive waves were, and I guess we shouldn't say that, I thought they were pretty damn easy.
Yeah, the defensive waves are real. Well, your base is upgraded. My base, Art's base is upgraded. I wish we would have had a lower on tonight, but we all know we don't. But I mean, from what I saw, I mean, they weren't that hard. They really weren't that bad.
No, it wasn't. It was ridiculous in a way. Okay, yeah, all right.
I think they say the base waves for the invasion.
And I guess that reflected in the amount of 4 they were giving you for each wave.
Oh yeah, that was poultry at best.
Mm-hmm.
It's Kickside. You're not gonna get anything really.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. The only that 120, I got all pumped up. I got all pumped up when I busted it, and I'm like, where is my shit?
Uh-huh.
And then here's 300K. I'm like, okay, maybe it didn't show me the other chest. I'll get into my base. And I get in my base, and it's like, where's the shit, dude? Did they not send it to me? So I was like, okay, I did it 3 times now. I busted 3 of them. I expected a notification on maybe Kickside saying, hey, we did, we updated, we corrected this at the end of the event. Nothing. And it was like, oh, that was a disappointment.
But all in all, I thought it was pretty good.
That was pretty good. Let's hear Carl. He didn't get to play as much as some of us, but let Carl let it rip on the event. Or did he walk off? And I'll send him a PM. Why Carl's doing whatever family thing he's probably doing. I'll touch base about what I thought of the event. And I thought the payout was kind of rough because the 120 was rough. But for the lower levels, the 1 through 50 payout was nothing. I mean, it was absolutely chump change. Now the overall, if you got the bonuses from the 110, the 115, you got it. It's like over a mil. That was pretty damn good. Should they level it out a little bit for maybe some of the lowers could get a little more payout? Spread it out a little bit more. Yeah, I think they should have done that because I mean, you got up to 50 and you got chump change. And then all of a sudden, boom, you started really pounding it in. That's great. I was happy. But those lowers were going to have to struggle a lot and grind a lot to get anything.
And that's the thing that gets me. They're always talking about the lowers, but when the event comes, like you said, if they can only make it to like 50, they're only getting like maybe 100. And that's not even a unit. You can't even get a unit. So then they got to use their restart tokens.
Yeah.
And, they're still not really getting any of the good prizes to do anything with, because, I mean, they have, during the month, you have all those bases out there where you can get, like, the Hades, the Purifiers, or whatever, So they want to try to get, during the event, they want to try to get one of the big prizes,
Yeah.
Let me get the War Rig parts, even though everybody said this is cheap lawnmowers. It's not it's not Black and Decker or whatever. It's the Walmart brand, whatever, but it's still they want to have it just in case.
In case they buff the shit out of it, which we're all hoping for.
Yeah, in case they clean it up and put some wax on it. But hey, no telling. But I mean, you can't.
It's still a pig.
You know, right now it's a slow. It's not even really slow. It just has no range. But once, like Carl or Devious brought up like 100 times, there's tech coming. We don't know what it is. We got one of the 3 techs.
Yeah, I gotta put that on too, by the way.
What, one of those techs could be just like Jericho, because when Jericho came out, we were like, man, this thing's weak. One shot, it dies. And then you upgrade it. Okay, it's pretty good. Then you get the gold tech on, and you're like, you can't live without Jericho now.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe, just maybe, they're going to give us something for that war rig that's going to say compression barrel or longer barrel or
It's got to be Gold Tech, yeah, to make it.
a training op, something. Because I'll tell you what,
You're training up, yeah.
I'll tell you this right now. 300 range ain't going to get it done.
No.
I mean,
That makes it suicide. That's a suicide vehicle.
I think the Inferno has a better luck than the damn thing does.
I almost scrapped my Inferno.
I won't ever scrap that son of a bitch.
I
I
had to
worked
figure
too
out
hard on that damn thing. It'll go in the
Figure
armor.
out something. I was like, oh God, I can't scrap it. They're gonna come out with the Omega version.
Another reason I haven't scrapped it, and I'm going to be honest with it, if I see my jug taking damage, I'll run that damn son of a bitch in front of it. That son of a bitch is still a good meat shield.
Yeah. I don't care what the bullets they got bouncing off it. It takes a licking.
Yeah, so it's still a useful unit.
So I killed the Archangel and that Spectre thing. I killed those. I don't know how to fly them anyway, so that's that. But here's the thing, though. This is what's starting to concern me. These tokens.
Oh, here we go. The token talk.
With the special offers, it's like, they say, oh, you're getting 5 of these, 5 of those, and 5 of this, and 5 of that. But 5 is nothing. Because that's only like level 13 once you get there. Because you got 1, then you got 2. That's 3, then you only got 2 left. So that's only really level 12. Right? 12, and you're stuck at 13 with 2.
Well, what concerns me is, and no one has been able to answer me when it comes to these tokens, is sometimes we get so busy upgrading some of our big toys like the Herald or the Jug that we do not get to upgrade our Furies or some of the other units like Purifiers, Furies, whatnot, and we're collecting tokens. Well, when it shows 10, we have 10 tokens. Is the other token still collected behind it? Or do they just don't get added to the pile?
I don't know.
And I have not got a straight answer from Kickside or anybody. So somebody do the math and keep an eye on that. Because I'll tell you what, I got enough tokens on my Purifiers to choke somebody with, and I have only got them to level 5. But then again, I'll probably put them back on the back burner since the next event is going to be a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be back to.
You got to try to figure it out.
The next event will be all 3 factions again.
Oh, okay. Well.
So be aware, that's going to be fun. Devious, you back?
Corpus was the tough one when it was all 3 of them.
No,
Target over. Anybody want Target?
No, I've already had enough targets tonight.
Weak straw.
I already had one full, pissed me off. That's just the way it works, but that's okay. We're good with that. Somebody already smashed him once.
Yeah.
That Abu Homo Mohammed Bozo, whatever. Yeah, no. Masher.
Yeah, Masher, yeah.
Masher, level 43.
Somebody already hit him and he already popped. That's kind of weird.
And quick draw got him.
Yeah, quick draw. You got to be quick to keep up with him. Got to be quick to keep up with him.
Because he was hitting Mafia Kingpin. Smasher's hitting Mafia Kingpin.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. back onto our subjects here. Finish my event talk real quick. Other thing I liked about the event, I was really glad they got rid of that 200 kill 200 people thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was screwing a lot of the lowers up. They just had no luck to get by that. I was very happy to see that finally get relaxed. It's just one of those things that you just watching the lower, and on top of a lot of the lowers going to get past it, and when they did get, they just couldn't.
They were so beat up.
Yeah, and after the deal, either they got beat up on it, or they just could not get in it to play it. Guys, have got questions in the thing?
What did we say?
Not on the thing. I'm talking about this. They're PMing me in the AVA.
Oh,
Matter of fact, let me just touch this up real quick. Here's the thing: would I rate would I change anything? Was I disappointed? The only thing I would actually change is spread out the XP. Other than that, I really thought it was a good event. Prices are a little high though, but go figure. That's Kickside for you. They're going to throw curveballs at us every time.
Yeah, you don't get a fastball from quick Kickside, that's for sure.
No, they don't give us a break at all.
You get curveball, slider, change up.
Well, that's funny, RD. I don't understand why you can't talk in the chat. Just send me through the PMs, and after the show, I'll work on it. I don't think you're logged in, darling. That's why. You got to be logged in just like a Google to be able to chat. That way you have a name. You see it says create a channel to join. You got to be logged in, darling. Like I said, guys, we spread this out to other clans. We're starting to do that anyways.
it's all good.
Okay. Here's the deal, guys. We're going to go into the prizes. Use it or lose it. A lot of people still haven't got the shopping done, and a lot of people still want to get their shopping done. Hint, hint, hint. The ones that haven't got their shopping done, getting a little close on time.
Yes, it is.
Well, they got 15 hours. That means go to sleep, wake up, it's done.
Yeah, well, the way I sleep, it'll be like go to sleep, wake up, and 13 hours left.
That last event, I'm telling you.
Okay, guys. Unfortunately, we're going to start with Wankin Bear. Wankin Bear just asked us live. I got 402 XP left. Should I get the last resort for Herald? Yes. Anything to do with the Herald? Yes.
I mean, I got it, but what's his what's his level though?
He's a 43.
Oh, okay, yeah, he can get it then. Cause I'm thinking that if you're lower and you got that much XP, that's like when they came out with the for the sandstorm. Everybody's talking about the drones. It's like making your sandstorm a suicide thing. Like you're gonna kill your herald to get to the big explosion. I'm trying not to let my herald die.
Well, I agree with that, but I'll tell you what, there's a few player bases out there. I'm not going to name names, but you know who you are, big boys. Sometimes it takes everything you got to drop them.
That's true. And that's where the token comes in. Because, you see those tokens and you say, hey, I can get my Phalanx up to 20 or my Hades up to 20. They'd be unstoppable. If I buy them tokens. But I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I've seen a couple bases this week that were kind of rough, and when I say rough, I mean I had trouble handling them. I had a micro heel to get through them, and that's usually the way it works. I don't know why though.
Well, it's that shift with Kickside. First they give you all these base destroying weapons, then they try to make the bases a little stronger.
Well,
Always, the weapons are better.
Otherwise,
It's going to cost you.
that's half the idea of this game is to knock down the other player's base.
yeah, but there's a few things. I look. Everybody knows Kickside does the OP shit. Everybody knows it. It's not a myth. It's they'll change the name of the unit. Everybody remembers the tan howlers that we all wish we had. There's been a lot of units they've done that too. Okay, we know that's what they do. We're not going to deny it. They haven't denied it. They never come out and said it. But they make units. They make walls for themselves. Fine, dandy. But I disagree with. You do an event, okay? You're supposed to be doing an event, and I understand you throw some OPs, some overpowered units in there, but you have to throw out 50 OP units all at one time? I mean, come on. Then you throw out 90 turrets at the same time as well. I mean, there's got to be, you want to make it. I thought we were supposed to be making this as a PvP game friendly, and equal, and it seems like they just keep jamming us.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's supposed to be taken care of by the new turrets, which are a little late coming out, right?
Yeah, they haven't showed up yet, have they?
No. Oh, that's supposed to be taken care of.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not. But let's get back to the prize. Let's get back to the shopping. I know we got distracted. I got distracted. I don't know who's got a XP left. Anybody?
I do.
How much you got?
4 million.
4 million. And geez, you really did good.
Let's go on a shopping trip.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
All right, tell you what, I'll turn on screen share.
That's why you do it. Let me get you presented for everybody can see what we got going on with Grumpy.
Grumpy gonna let us shop.
Grumpy likes when we shop. Everybody can see what you got, Grumpy. Let's over 4 million. Not even. He did really good. He beat me. Damn, you lit it on fire this event. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've talked to a lot of people about these new drones. And a lot of people have been coming at me with mix and match, whether they're going to be good, whether they're going to be bad.
I got the Hornet because
I got them both, but that's nothing unusual for me.
Right. The reason I got the Hornet was because they shoot air, and for missiles, even though missiles are usually untargetable, so they must be awful quick. But I just got it because they're doing air. And I'm going to mix them with the owls that I have.
I was going to get both, and I did. Let me rephrase it. I did get both. Of course, my stupid ass. I can't ever go without anything. Everybody knows that. Roy's an idiot. Buys all the stuff he can, even if it's a junk. I got both drones. Now, I can't remember what does what. I'm not even going to lie about that. I know.
This one targets the Yellow Jacket targets land, specializes in countering enemy ground units with repeated bombing runs.
Okay, now we all saw the Yellow Jacket in that one base rip apart those units. And I'm telling you what, I was very impressed with it. And the other one, what is it called? The Hornet, right? Yeah.
But there was like about 25 of them Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to say that, but I mean, you're going to max silo. You got 2 max silos. How much can the 2 max silos hold? Because they're only 120 and the owls are 120.
Right, so if you split it down the middle.
So if you go, what I was thinking and a couple other people were thinking, if you take your max drone silos and you split half and half in each, You know, now you also have another defense against air because the Hornets hit air.
Right.
That's all they hit. They don't target buildings.
Exactly. Well, who's going to hit you with buildings in the first place?
Yeah.
In
Well,
your base.
someone's going to find a kitchen sink to try and drop on you. Okay?
There's a few bases where I wish I could have.
But first off, we gotta
So-
get my.
Wait, don't do it. Don't do it.
We're still talking about it here. Nothing's decided. We're just talking. This is the discussion.
Don't get the trophy just yet. Don't do that.
Oh, wait a minute. He has the right. He's earned it. He did better than
No, but that's 80. That's like $1 million. 80. No.
800,000.
You try to get tech for your stuff.
Wait a minute. Okay, first pick up your 2 drones. Your 2 drones are going to be a necessary thing.
That's 3. You're almost done.
That's $2.5 million.
Okay, so you're almost done.
He's 200. We'll see what he gets after this.
I'm at
He
2.
did. I'm not gonna lie. He did better than I did during the event, so I can't say a goddamn word.
I'm not complaining. Okay, now he's got to get the deflector thing for the
War rig.
yeah. If you want to use your war rig, that's up to you.
Well,
Okay, wait. Let's ask him a few more questions first here.
Okay.
Like, do you have the elite war rig?
no.
Okay, how many parts do you have for the elite war rig? The question of the night. How many parts do you have?
I don't think I have any for the war rig.
Did you start upgrading it yet? Oh, you got
He's
time.
about 16 now. He's only got enough to buy 16.
I got enough to go elite.
You got enough parts?
Wait a minute. He just said he's got enough to go elite.
Yeah, he's 40 out of 40.
As
So,
you-
okay, wait a minute. So now it comes down to, does he need the tech? Yes. If you're going to get it to elite eventually, you're going to need the tech because otherwise it's going to be a worthless pig. We already know this.
Right.
Okay.
So definitely go with the tech.
Get the tech.
But I hate to tell you, he still impressed me because he did beat me.
Okay.
Damn, that means next event I'm going to have to lay it down.
If you
Wow.
How many cycles did you do, Grumpy?
Huh?
How many cycles did you go?
3.
3.
so he's putting in work.
Yeah,
that's-
he
That was
did.
after I came home.
Do you have your Hades and stuff checked
Well,
out?
I had to work like 60 hours on top of that.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Let's get him into the tech.
I did 7 days in a row, 8 days in a row. I worked Wednesday to Wednesday. So there.
Okay. I don't remember there being any Hades tech in there. Just
No.
Hades.
Nope.
No Hades tech? Okay, what
No
about
Hades tech.
using Valiants?
You don't use them, I don't think.
You don't use the Valiants? Do you
Not
want-
really.
Okay.
Unless I was forced to.
Okay, so far your trophy's looking good.
Now wait a minute. Now this is a good question. Scroll down. Go too fast, man. That thing just jumps on you. Go up a little bit. I'm getting bombarded with PMs because for some reason our chat's not working, Carl, on the YouTube show. I could talk in there, but some other people are not able to. We'll have to investigate that after the show.
All right. The Ava chat.
No, I'm getting in the YouTube channel. I could talk in there. Cheryl is not able to, and a couple other people have told me they're not able to. So I don't know what that's
You see
about.
me?
Yeah, on
Do you
YouTube.
see me?
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, mine's working.
What are you talking about?
On the side chat, the group chat.
No. On the actual YouTube.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah, they
I
can't.
see.
Yeah, they're having a problem. I don't know what that's about. We'll have to investigate. But back to where we were. Grumpy, I'm sorry. We've got sidetracked again.
No problem.
Go up a little more. How many? Well, the Fairlegs are a decent unit. They really are a decent unit.
Yes, they
but,
are. You get
scroll
the right
up
page.
a little more. I thought I saw something that everybody should still be looking into. Go up. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I didn't see it.
What was that?
Did they have the Liberator Tech in here, or did I just overlook?
No, that was Accolade Tech with
Okay,
right
then no, then I'd be honest. There's nothing else. If it was my account, nothing else I would go for.
Yeah, there's nothing else in there.
So yes, Grumpy, go for it. You know you want it.
Get the trophy. Go ahead and
He
get the-
earned it, dude. He earned it.
It's there.
Now, how much has he got left? You know what? Why don't you grab one of those chaplain tokens? That'll give it up to at least a level 11. He really did pump it in. And now, what has he got left? 34K?
Yeah.
Scroll down and just pick off the.
There's a Liberator.
He's probably got like 130 or something like
Yeah,
that,
I
like
got
I do.
Liberators at the asshole.
What about Accolade? How many of them we got?
I just
They overpriced.
You got too many acolytes. I got too many acolytes too.
Oh,
Right there. Go with your dogs.
Yeah.
Get some tech for your dogs.
Which one, the spiked or the
I forget which one does which. Take a peek and see which one does which.
We'll be sure to buy in two.
increases war dog damage to infantry by 10.
Right there. Go with that one. That's a badass thing.
Increases war dog movement speed by 15.
No, you don't need it to go any faster. You need it to kill, because when they get there pretty damn fast. You want it to kill.
Man, get two of those.
He's got to be a little short, but he's got a little gold. Grumpy, he's right. If I were you, I'd buy another one. And you got over 50%, you definitely could probably get away with it. No problem.
One gold.
You know, and he'll have 0, ladies and gentlemen.
Used it all.
He used
Yep.
it all.
Finally.
Stuck it to
Finally.
King. You my hero.
Yeah,
He's much stronger though.
oh, he is. He definitely got a lot stronger once again. Grumpy, you did a great job. Congratulations on an
Yeah,
excellent, excellent event.
Really, that was
Beat
great.
my ass by like about 300K. So next event, Grumpy, it's on you and I again. I ain't gonna let that happen again. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, let's Carl. I think you're up on talking about the event, and then we'll swing back to your shopping list. I do believe
Where
you're up.
should I put this trophy?
Oh well, you can turn your screen share off now. I think you can put your own trophy out.
I thought you guys could help me place it.
I helped you with your base enough. Try covering up a turret. Oh God.
There we go.
Guys, I'm very proud of Grumpy. He has definitely come to a whole new level, and I'm just seeing my ass whipping happen. Damn! Now I feel the ass whipping too. All right, Carl, you're up. Tell me the pros and cons of the event.
What's the pros and cons of the event?
Yes, because you weren't here. You were sleeping.
Well, what really, I wasn't sleeping. Remember, I had kids.
I know, but I gotta bust your chops, brother. I gotta bust them.
Hey, that's all right. It's all right. Definitely, I can speak out about one thing that bothered me about the event was it was lagging really, really bad. A lot of times, I was getting shot from the butt of the sandstorm. Units would move in on me, like the acolytes came in on me. It looked like there was 4 of them, but there was actually like 20 of them. They were stacked on top of each other and ate me up.
Well, let me touch up on something on that. You know, they did a lot of that stacking shit where they came in, but if you zoomed in and looked for that red one and hit him first, the red ones just stopped. The others just stopped because they were compressed.
He was on the right side. He was on the right side of the base, back in the corner there, and he was marching around. So it wasn't like he was coming charging. You know, the others came out charging as soon as you launched your shit and got close.
Well, I think that if I remember correctly, there was one that was coming out. I think I remember the base, but I mean, those red ones were placed strategically. You had to deploy at the right spot. You had to move to the right thing. You had to fire the right missile or gun or whatever you're trying.
He went through it 3 times. He would know.
No, I went through it enough. I'm freaking sick of it. But no, keep going.
The pros, I thought it was a really good event. It tested me, and I was persistent. I didn't give up. When I did take some damage, I waited to heal. I didn't just take the easy out and restart and earn more. I actually I was facing the music, and it took some work, and I think I made another step up. So I'm kind of happy. I think the event was good because the prizes given out during the event were actually worth it. I mean, you weren't just given some useless tech and some unit that you'll never use, like when they fed all those detonators to us. I still got a bunch of
Those
those.
are ridiculous.
You know, I mean, they did. You had so many of them, and they cost so much to build, and they weren't that strong. They weren't that useful until after you get them upgraded. So you know, it was kind of one of those events where these right out of the box, you had those chaplains, and if you took the time to store, you know, they could be useful before the event was over. So to me, it just seemed like it was a better event. I actually had a good time playing it.
Well, that's good. Now, the question of the night that I asked everybody: is there anything you would change?
Yeah. Yeah, I probably would have changed a few things there. I didn't like the idea that you were forced to change your strategy to fit their what they were asking for, and that was damage on when you were going from the oil to the metal bases. To me, that sucked. I couldn't use air on that base. So if I could change that, I would have changed that to where I could have at least used a faction air, you know, something besides just dumping forces in there, you know.
You know, they were kind of sneaky on that. A lot of people didn't catch it right away, and when they did, they realized it's going to hurt.
Yeah, I traveled at one point in the event because I did start over. I did do another restart, so I went back through the faction. I was clean up on all those chaplains I could get because I felt that the faction bases by the units that I had the right units, and I was tearing the faction up. So it was just a matter of getting to the point to where you can unlock the faction bases. So when I went back through, that's when I was my weaknesses.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I saw a lot of people not even. I didn't actually see any of you guys ask for help, which was freaking me out because I didn't know if anybody was actually playing the event.
Wait. I was looking for a way to hurry up, and I was on the 105 base, and I had made a mistake. Remember when I told you about that? I was on the 105 base, and I made a mistake, and it bit me real bad, and so I would have had to wait like 6 hours in order to have my units where I needed them to where I can go back at it again. And this time I knew I had the right strategy. So, and you were on, and I asked you if you were available, and you were in the same position as I was, and I said, never mind, I get it myself. So
I know, but I'm talking about one or two people. I mean, 1 or 2 times somebody asked for help. That's it. I mean, if you watch the sector chat, did anybody else watch the sector chat?
It was dead.
Yeah.
I looked at it a little bit.
There was a little begging, but you know what? The bar was moving here in 45. They really did pretty good on moving the bar.
And what I noticed was a lot of the other clans in the sector were helping out. They were actually they would open bases up and just put it in there. They weren't offering it just to the clan members or whatever. I thought that was really
random bases out of nowhere. Who needs a 50? Here it is. I was like, holy shit! Nobody was even asking for it.
There was one of the guys in CC. He was giving out 105s.
See, you know I got no. That was pretty cool. I got to admit, I got no problem. I was very impressed with the overall flow of the sector for the event. But the only thing I'm going to say this out loud. Not many people. I was very, very shocked, and I mean this, very, very shocked on how silent the chat was for periods of time now. And I mean, for like 2 hours, the chat didn't move. And that was kind of weird. I've never seen that during an event. Usually there's a lot more talking, hints and tricks. But, I mean, But then again, it was nighttime for me, so you know that's kind of shocking for me.
Yeah, but I think that goes to the fact that we had helped everybody get the big toys, so they had the toys.
Well, we had a lot. We have a lot more people with the big toys than we would, and they're really working on upgrading them. So yeah, you're right. That's probably what it is. Is our chat? Everybody was really just focused and not asking for a lot more than normal. We knew it was, and I said it. As soon as these guys get this stuff upgraded, they're going to be able to do a lot more on their own. So maybe that's exactly what it is. Maybe that's exactly what it is. But now, Carl, let's turn your screen share on, sir. And
well, I can do that. Matter of fact, hold on a second. That's what I was doing. I was moving to a spot where I can plug into my LAN here.
What do you think about my new platoon here?
Which one? The chaplain with 12 chaplains in it?
Yeah, Father Burns.
I'm going to call mine Burn Your Ass. That's all you can fit in your things, huh? Open that up. I want to see what your space is.
Here?
Yeah. Oh, let's present Grumpy right now. While Devious gets himself set up. So he's got 2,500 space, and he can only fit 12 of them. They're pretty good size, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof. That does not make me a very happy Kempa.
So it's going to be another whatchamacallit, another tune.
Yeah, it's definitely another tune. I wonder what the repair times are like.
And I got
what are you up to?
32. I only got 12 out of 32 built. So
yeah, I got 32 as well. So.
Well, I only got 8. So hope y'all happy.
Well, not happy. Not happy. Ever happy.
I got 108 libs.
I got 130 libs.
34 acolytes.
I don't know how many acolytes I got. I lost track.
Spartans.
I'll tell you this. I don't have a Spartan built anymore. I scrapped every one of those pieces of shit.
Build a doggy.
I got 59 Spartans not built. 36 acolytes I could have. 32 chaplains. 130 libs. And possibly 31 dogs. But the problem is I can't build all that shit. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Yeah, so I got 18 chaps. That's good. That's damn good. He probably pumped out a good event too. Okay, let's I'm hoping Devious, you up and running?
Yeah, I'm giving it a shot.
We're gonna present Devious, and he's probably got so much shit open that he's probably killing his computer.
I started closing the Photoshop and the Shotcut and video editors and all kinds of crap. I got all that closed down now.
I got a question for everybody here. What level is your Liberators?
What's that?
What level are your Liberators? This is just a meantime while you get your stuff straight.
I don't think they're that leveled up because I've been working on everything else, getting that Omega. I'd like to get them leveled up.
Mine are level 8 right now.
Bravo, by the way, welcome to the party. I forgot to even introduce.
Yeah.
Level 8? Mine are level 15.
Unless I got the tokens to help bump it up.
Oh yeah, you can only get them to 10, then you got the tokens, and I got 50. I got all my libs are up to 15.
Yeah, I need to upgrade
Let me stop sharing here
metal
for a second.
storage first, and then I can upgrade it to level 9.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're still in my towers. I don't give a shit about that faction stuff.
Yeah, they're in my towers too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
libs in the towers.
Why Devious is getting sorted out. Bravo, how'd you do in the event?
I did all right. I really wish I would have been able to get on more and get more, but I did what I could, and I thought I did all right. Not as good as I normally do, but I only had like 12-ish hours to do it. So with that amount of time, I did pretty good.
Well,
Yeah,
you
my-
got school, football, and everything else. I'm surprised you even had that much time. Be right back,
Yeah.
gentlemen. You guys will have the floor for just a minute.
My libs are level 14.
Nice.
That's all the tokens.
Uh-huh.
That's good. Tokens, 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 tokens. Everything.
Yes, sir. Toke them up, baby.
Tokens. Gotta get them tokens. Gotta do evasion to get tokens. You gotta do this to get tokens.
Oh, what I did do though, within the small amount of time that I've been on, I did get avalanches all the way upgraded now, and now I'm equipping them into my base.
Now you know that the equip for the guns is you don't have to use the dozer.
Yeah, we're going to touch up on that in a little bit. Matter of fact, we're going to get into the base setup and the changes that people are not taking advantage of.
Who's this enforcer kid? Sector 47 getting burned down right now.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But I think we're gonna be sending some help there.
See, and you are enforcer?
Yeah, he's not gonna say anything.
Well, he's untagged and everything else.
No, he's only a level 17. He ain't gonna see me run down there.
Well, anti-AAF.
All right, Bravo. Did you already do your shopping?
Yes, I did.
How'd you do though? Think you did good?
Yeah, was it Macy's or was it Target?
I don't know, I did all right. I only got one chaplain though, but I got some other stuff.
I'm gonna let you all know this right up front. The chaplains are not gonna be going anywhere. The next event, I got a funny feeling chaplains will be back out. I got that funny feeling. They're just too powerful, and people are gonna want and do whatever it takes to get more. Where the heck is Devious? You back yet?
I'm reloaded.
Reloaded or loaded?
Reloading.
Okay.
I had to shut the other Wi-Fi connection down. I had them both connected to the Wi-Fi and to the LAN, so maybe that was screwing me up. For some reason, I'm lagging out so bad. It just keeps giving me that Adobe error shit. So.
Well,
I have the only thing was one of the Chaplain coins. I don't know why I bought that, but whatever.
don't get me wrong. Getting a chaplain coin is not a bad thing. Bringing it up to a level 11, 12, slowly working them up because they're going to be coming out with tokens for them and bases, no doubt. Just a matter of time.
Well, the chaplain bases are coming out tomorrow, so.
Yeah, which I just don't know about that. We'll see how they are. I mean, they don't shoot air, so what are the bases going to be like, guys? In a cave? More than likely. And I don't know about you guys, but most of you know how I feel about those cave bases.
I hope they're not in the game.
Yeah, that's exactly what everybody's thinking. Shoot.
They probably will be, though.
Yeah, more likely. Well, as soon as you get in, let us know.
I will.
Going into something that we were already touching on, the boys were touching on, is base setups. I am, how do I put this without upsetting people? I am kind of disappointed everybody's just made their base and set it and not touched it. I mean, you're doing your upgrades, but you're not trying to redesign it as the base changes. As you get different guns, you might want to rotate and move stuff around. With them changing, what they've changed by when I say this, to put Avalanche out on a platform now, if you have napalm already on it, it doesn't take your dozer anymore. If you got a level 10 Hunter missile and you got leveled up to level 12, you don't need your dozer to change them out anymore. Your rocket silo, if you got Achilles missiles and they're only level 3 and you got level 12 upgraded, you can put them out without your dozer. So there is no more excuse, well, I got to wait for my dozer. No, you don't have to wait for your dozer. Get this stuff changed out. There's no reason to keep waiting. Base designs also need to be changed around occasionally, especially when you have, different weapons coming out. You got a Jug. Keeping your stuff compact against the Jug and Herald is not going to work. I don't care. Oh, I took out all the walls. I hate to tell you, there's still buildings in there. They're still going to target you. And now the Herald can target floaters, so that's not going to help you either. Guys, you got to have to change stuff up. You got to spread it out. Yes, I understand not everybody has bought an expansion. Not everybody can afford it. I get that. But guess what? You still can stretch your base out to make it harder for them to hit. Gives you more time to kill it, or at least cause damage. Now,
make them pay.
It's exactly. The more they pay, the less they're going to come back. The less likely they're going to come back and want to play. Guys, adjust your guns. One of the damn things I've seen it a couple times this week alone. People still have Overwatch in their base. Hint, hint, hint to somebody else I know that's still listening. Overwatch does not kill jack squat. You can have a maxed one in your base. I'm still laughing at you. It will not help you. Archangel, if you see an Overwatch in the base, are you worried about it?
Not particularly.
Well, sorry, guys. It has a nice, big, wide berth, but you know what? It's not going to hurt you. Get those
All right. I got my idea here. My plan was to fit my Seekers that I'm putting on my base with my Hades.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me get you presented for everybody can see and not get disturbed. All right, you're locked and loaded.
The tech is here, and this right here, the 50 range, is
okay.
A must.
How many Hades do you have?
I have 8, but I can build 12.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I put all Hades on your base. I wouldn't put a friggin' Seeker anywhere.
Oh man, I like my Seekers.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't had. Every time I see them in the base, I know I'm going to destroy it.
Well, do you
They
have?
don't have that much punch. That's for damn sure.
They don't have the punch.
Well, this right here gives it says 10% more.
The 10% ain't nothing, dude. I mean, let's go look. Where's
right,
the number?
So what are you suggesting that I spend this on then?
Okay, well let me get back to looking at what you got. $1 million there, and I would definitely I would not buy anything for the Seekers. They're not worth it to me.
Oh, more Phalanx then. I like the Phalanx a lot.
Phalanx are very good units. Everybody saw me use them in that one base where there's no buildings and there's just a shitload of guys.
Well, I could use 5 more of them.
That wouldn't be a bad thing. Scroll up to the top, though. I want to see what you got at the top. You got the war rig. You're going to need the tech for the war rig. Above that. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, you got to be aware that I'm guaranteed that war rig's going to come in play sooner or later. You know, one of the biggest things everybody forgets. When the Inferno came out, how many people kept on saying it's a suicide vehicle? It's not going to be worth it. I remember a lot of people.
Okay.
I also remember how many people were crying when those damn things went inside their base. Also, you got the Herald techs going to be on the last chance. This is it. There's no more chance to get the other Herald tech. See, last chance. I'm telling you right now, my Herald's maxed out as Omega. It's got all its tech. I wouldn't go without the tech.
Yeah, I got 10 more parts for the Omega. So when's the Omega or when's the Herald come out again?
They're going to be dropping the bases very soon. That has been made clear to me. But as in the date, they're not telling.
Of course not.
Well, they ain't going to give you any good information. They're only going to give you what they want to give you.
Mm-hmm. That's Kickstarter.
Yeah, basically they like to put a little numb to you. You still can pick up a Phalanx. They're well worth it.
I like the Phalanx, man. I told you when they came out, that was the units. Every opportunity I get to get them, I get them. You know.
I'm going to be honest. I love my Phalanx. Very impressed with them. Yeah, Cheryl, but everybody deserves the trophy.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here. I still have some. I don't
You can get a dog collar. You can bring up by what does 10% stronger killing on that dog collar.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're just under 18. You'll have a little extras, of course. Everybody has a little extra. Where the hell did that tech go for the dog?
It's there.
It's somewhere because you just bought 2.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where he went. I can't.
Cards win.
Yeah, your cards win, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see what. You might have to exit out and go back in it.
I don't know. It's wigging
there.
out on me already.
It's there. But definitely that's the route I would go. Pick up your dog collar, you'll be good to go.
Come on. I'm telling you, man, I need to reboot or something. All my memory is like froze.
It's clocked out from all the stuff that's going on today is what it is.
Well, I had 5 really intense programs all going at one time, and I was outside on the Wi-Fi, and, you know, but for some reason it's just like big time lagging.
Well, so back to the base setups. One of the biggest things I really want everybody to know about is, I mean, that dozer works great, but you don't need it to change those guns out. So if you got a flat gun in your base, you better change that damn thing out to a hunter because it's wasted. No, the support turns are not out yet. No, we still don't know when. They said after the event. Well, it's after the event. We still don't have any deadlines. Be aware when they come out, there will be some changes. Supposedly, you're going to have to get rid of one turret to put one support turret in. No information given still. So be aware. You might have to change some stuff out.
Will it be one support turret for each type of gun?
The rumor is, or what the kind of released information is, that there'll be one support turret for one gun. There will be multiple different kinds, including one that if you hit it, if you shoot the drone will actually go back to its back to where it came from and hurt the unit.
Mm-hmm. Like that.
I think it's corruption. It's called. It might be, but that means Sandstorm and Titan and Pandora and anything that has drones would be affected by this gun. Do I still think it's going to be all that? I don't know. We're going to have to see. It really depends on what you put it on. I know I'm aiming for putting them on my Hunter missiles. My Hunters don't chase drones, so I'm going to be looking for something to give it more just hitting power right off the bat, or better range or something. You know, we're just going to have to wait and see exactly what they're going to give us. They gave us some ideas, but they keep changing it. They haven't given us exact details. So they give me the exact details and what percentage and this and that. I'll believe that. You know, so, but really, honestly, guys, start taking advantage of these base changes. And if you spread out that base, sit there for a little while. Yes, I know it's not as fun as going out and hitting people. But with the new PvP season, there might be even more rules because if I don't think it was hinting that the next season might, you know, be more or at least involve your base defense. Doesn't mean it's actually going to happen. Could be just an event that your base defense has to be good. But be aware that could happen. So be aware we might have to do some changing out. Okay? Now, I'm going to be honest. Some of the bases I've seen look like original bases that I just don't even know what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
I mean, a jug, a herald, 3 shots and you're done. That's not going to work. Yes, Gerald. RD hates change. How many people hate to change their base and hate that shit? I do, but guess what? It's still something that has to get done. If the game changes, you got to change with it. I mean, everybody. I mean, I would love to see a hover tank come to my base. That'd be funny as shit. Welcome to the change. Everything's gonna change.
You wouldn't know what to do with a hover tank. I mean, what the fuck?
I would definitely be in a lot of shock with that. But it is what it is, guys. You got to be ready for the change. We all need to be doing the changes, upgrades.
Yeah, I was going to screw with mine too, but
you said changing out turns does not take the dozer.
Does not take the dozer no more. So if you want to put avalanche out and you have napalm, just takes regular amount of resource. Doesn't take gold.
The platform itself.
No, you can't change the platform, but you can change from avalanche to napalm, napalm to avalanche, hunter missile to flat gun, so on and so on.
As long as they're already built.
Yeah, as long as they're already built and have something on top, you can change whatever the hell's on top of it all you want.
But the platform itself, we have to wait for the dozer to be free.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's still a building. So what they did was they actually changed it to the right way of thinking, you know, because it's just a mount, and so the base is, once you build it, then you know.
If you build it, they will come.
Be able to change the guns out as often as you like to change your setup and on the fly, as long as you have the resource to do it. And that's what me and Roy, we talked about that a while back, about that should be the way it is. And then
are the platform change out 5 seconds?
Yes. If you change out the turret, it is 5 seconds.
Yes,
change out your rockets, it'll take 5 seconds.
I'm in the process of changing them right now from napalm to avalanche.
Sure, RD has volunteered to send a hover tank to my base. Oh, only RD would do that. Oh, that was a good one, RD. Thank you for the laugh.
Okay, I'm sorry, but my my hovers being maxed with all that max tech, they were the bomb back in the day. It's a shame they sit together in rust now.
I don't even have them sitting there. I sent them to the scrap pile long ago.
Oh yeah, that's the way it is too. But still, I mean, if you took the time to build them again, they would be maxed instant.
Yeah, well, I don't see me taking the time to build it again.
You never know. They may bring them back from the grave because they were a heavy player at one point. Especially when you had the
and then all of a sudden SF came along and said, "Shit, what?"
Oh no! You had to have a mixture of platoon of vanquishers and hovers to get into somebody's base and lay waste to them. If you didn't have that, you were in trouble.
They were the bomb at the time.
They were the bomb. Even when the vanquisher shields didn't work 100% of the time.
Oh, when you had the tech and the rockets coming from were also split, and oh man, there was nothing stopping a tune.
I remember trying to get the tech for the hover tank. That was fun.
Oh god.
And they were super fast too,
Oh, they moved. The vanquishers moved. The hovers moved. They were pretty fun.
There was a video out there of a guy taking on a maxed Viper, a Viper X against the maxed hover with the right tech, and the hover won.
Well, I believe it too. I really truly do. But unfortunately, and I'll tell you this right now. I'll be honest. If the legendary hover tank and a legendary Vanquisher comes out, I will be one of the first to buy it. But until those days, Captain, I guess we'll have to keep them in the retirement pile and
you can have a nostalgia platoon. You know?
I already have. Well, the thing is, you can't even. The legendary tanks take up more room than the jug and anything else.
Uh-huh.
They're like 800 capacity each. My jug's like 560.
Yeah.
So I can't even have a legendary platoon like I originally wanted, because if they came out with any more, I'd be screwed. But I don't know. I still think I would get it. One of the last things. Well, this is one of the clan things. Please, from now on, if you read a post on our clan page, please like it, for I know that you have read it. That way, I go back and say, hey, you didn't know that? Well, that's because you didn't read the page. And I'm getting tired of people not reading the good posts, especially good information.
Well, Smasher popped.
He keeps popping. That's like the third time.
Empty base, So you still got bubbled, dickhead.
Yeah, he's an idiot. They all seem to be idiots tonight. We were going to touch on some other stuff going on, but I'm going to be honest. I think Devious was right when him and I talked about it. It's just not the time and place to go into any of that. Any questions, comments, words out there before we start trying to wrap this up? It's quiet. Very, very quiet. Well, we'll give them a minute. Bravo, how's your football team doing?
Varsity is 2-1 with a game tomorrow, and then JV is 3-1. So we're doing good.
Well, that's at least something. You haven't broken your neck either, so that's really something.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I broke a kid's ankle on Monday.
Stop falling on people.
Actually, that is what happened too.
I swear I didn't know, guys. I didn't know.
He didn't.
Okay, that's not exactly.
I made contact with him with my hands, and then I got tripped up, and the back of my shoulder pads and my helmet hit his ankle. He was out for the rest of the game at least.
Kind of rolled on him, didn't you?
Yeah. Well,
somewhat, yeah.
I seen Bravo on the can one time. He's not a little boy, so if he falls on you, he's gonna hurt you.
Plus pads. I mean, you gotta.
Yeah. But let's get this wrapped up. I think that's pretty much what everybody had to say. Is there anybody on the panel? Let's last minute comment says. Let's go down the line. Let's. Shit, damn hell! There we go. Art, you still there? I muted you. Welcome, Kevin. Kevin, you got any last minute thoughts? Says anything we didn't touch on?
No, you just got me curious about what you're going to talk about later, but that's all right.
Oh, that stuff me and Davies have been handling all day, and I do mean all day. It's just a lot of AAF stuff.
Okay.
And it's been. I'll be honest. One thing I'm going to put out there is we have umpteen sectors. My tongue walked off, ladies and gentlemen. We have umpteen sectors under attack. 42 right now is calling for help from AVA. Yes, I'd like some people to go there. 47's under attack. We got friends there. We need to get there.
They need our help.
We got 199. Got TP out the wazoo. And I got friends there. They need help. Everybody's asking for help. We have alliance. We go respect to our alliance. We have to report to some of them. We will be reporting to some of them ASAP. Right after this, I will be stopping in to 42. So be aware. I'll probably be in 42 and 47 within the next couple hours. Who knows which one first, but I'll be there. So that's one of the things I was touching on. Be aware, we will be having company too. So that right there is one of the things we could touch on. But all right, now you can finish your last words and comments.
Other than that, no, I'm fine.
Okay, Devious, you got anything?
No, everything's all good. I'd like to see everybody participate if they could, help out a little bit, help our friends that are in need right now. They were being invaded, and we started our show. So I mean, we already had a prior commitment, but if you're free and you
we're
do
good.
some hidden, at least jump over and smack somebody around.
We definitely got to be smacking some people around. We got to. We're up in our arms.
They'd be here to help us, believe me.
Smash is in our area. Okay, guys, look around your area. Smash is trying to run around in our area.
Ooh, yippee. First action I've seen in
Shoot,
couple
it seems
weeks
like
at
all my
least.
action I've seen. There he is, over by Ark. Heading to No
Yeah.
Deer. Heading to Psy. He's going to probably try getting into my base, so. Yeah, he
There he
likes Psy. He went to General. I don't have hookers on.
I don't either.
Yeah! Here comes Bravo. Yeah, he ain't gonna like this.
Okay, that's it. Go hookers.
Bravo, watch
Oh,
yourself.
he's coming to me. Nope, he backed away. He's at my base, but he
Oh,
backed
we're
away.
right there. We're right behind him.
Come
Uh-huh.
on. Just go into my open spot. You want me to
Go
open
into
it up?
mine. Yeah, we're gonna end this show. You guys just keep chasing him around. I'm gonna put the end to this show. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We got a little twisted. Thank you all for showing up, having a good time with us. I really want to screen share something, our closing, and then I'm going to end the show. But remember, we'll be back next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, and hopefully we'll have some more new people on the show, on the panel. But once again, thanks for everybody for coming out. So let me show you this little fancy dancy thing here. Okay, I got to present myself mode. So just give me 1 second.
Where'd Smash go? He
I
was
love.
over by me.
He's a general.
I
Yeah.
tried hitting him, but
We're
he
chasing around.
Just keep chasing around. Just give me. I gotta present myself. Hello. You guys take care of that. I'm gonna take care of this. And Carl, we're definitely gonna have to split this up to 2 people from now on.
Damn it. Lost him.
But-
Where'd he go?
Oh, I'm going to be concentrating
Got him.
on the event next time, just so I can get close to Grumpy. Outstanding 4 million.
Ooh, he's running.
All right, guys, I'll mute real quick, please. And we're gonna do the closing of the show. Or attempt to. The sound's not decided to.
Well, you can't run from Bravo. I mean, you're just putting off the enemy.
I don't know. The sound decided not to work this time, Carl. So
What was that?
sound decided not to work this time.
You didn't have it turned up?
I did. I checked it. But once again, we'll have it figured out again for next time. We're getting better on these open and closes. We're just gonna have to have more people.
Well, you lagging.
A little bit. Come on, baby. Everyone, I want you guys all to have a good night and be safe. Have a good night.